Okay. We should be live. Okay. I'm hearing myself. Good. Good. Um. So I saw something that like kind of fucking pissed me off. On Twitter.com. So, firstly, let me try to see if I can like get the link for this. Just one viewer? Who is watching this? Just one viewer. Okay. Right. Yes, send. No, wait, edit message. Yeah, this is where I put my. No, this isn't it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, anyway, we should be getting people in a moment. I'm gonna pop out the chat so that I know when people show up. I turned off my notifications. We should be good. We should be good. Okay. So, I saw something on Twitter.com that, like, kind of just. It didn't piss me off. That was a little bit of an exaggeration. I was just very confused by it. Like, it has been, like, maybe 3 weeks? I doubt it's been 3 weeks, but it's been, like, 2 weeks, at least. Since, people virtue signaled about how bad the, Don't Be Racist PSA is. And I say virtue signal because that's what it is. It's virtue signaling. It's, I'm gonna see if anybody messaged since that. Okay. People are online. I guess they're just choosing not to say anything or watch me. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So, you know, like, people just, like, get really angry over things that don't really matter. I'm just gonna be real with you. It doesn't actually fucking matter, any of this. Okay, this, like, PSA. I don't even see what's like wrong with it. You know what? Maybe I need to watch this video. Maybe I need to know why people on Twitter and other social media websites were like upset cuz I don't know. I mean, maybe as like an adult man, I just like I can't like relate to getting it being like perpetual rage over like cartoons like for children that say things that I don't like. That isn't even like. I mean, what's even wrong with like "Don't be racist"? You know what? I think maybe we should watch the original first. Steven Universe, "Don't be racist." Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Let's watch this so that I understand the anger. Okay.
Hey, when we're older, let's get married. Ha! You can't get married.
That's right, because they're two men. Is that what you're gonna say? Is that what you're gonna fucking... Black Lives Matter, I just noticed that. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was like a BLM thing, and it was like virtue signaling to like BLM protesters. You know, oh my gosh, the dislikes on this. They're crazy, man. No chat so far. You know, and it's like, you know what, I like, you know, like, I don't see anything disagreeable with the message, you know, I just, you know, and I understand that it's like, you know, corporations, they appeal to the interests of the people, or they're supposed to, at least. Hold on, it's a little cold in here, I gotta get my heater on. Or, you know, well, they're not supposed to, but, I mean, they do. I don't know, maybe out of, like, maybe because of social expectation or something? I don't know, look. I just know that, like, I don't think there's gonna be anything. I've seen this PSA before, I'm just pretending like I haven't for the sake of the stream, but, you know, like, there's nothing objectionable even, like, in here. Okay, alright, let's go ahead, watch this.
Why not? Black people can't marry white people.
Hey now.
Diana went to be like...
From Steven Universe.
Kids.
Diana went to be like... Oh, no, yeah, we gotta see this.
Kids. Don't be racist.
What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that? Isn't that like the thumbnail? Like, oh my gosh, yes, this is like part of the thumbnail. 9 minutes? 9 minutes about this? You're fucked with me, right? You know what? Maybe I'm not better. How long have I been streaming for? Okay. Fucking 6 minutes already. And no one in chat. No one in chat. Come on, guys. Come on, let's start talking.
This is the cheesiest job I've ever done. Stuff like this doesn't actually happen in real life. Whoa there.
Are you kidding? It totally does.
Just because this has never happened to you doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Oh wow. I'm sorry. Seriously, I didn't know.
Yeah, everyone messes up sometimes. But you gotta realize it hurts to deal with racism. And when people act like it's not real, it makes it feel even worse.
You have to acknowledge racism to work against it.
Okay, what's wrong with this? This is true. In order to solve the problem, you first have to, like, recognize there even is a problem. Okay, wow, this is, like, really controversial, I guess, in current year.
Right. I can do that.
You kids better work on this before the wedding.
Whoa, that's just
We're
for
just
the
actors.
script.
We only just met today.
Racism is bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's have this guy tell me why racism is good. Actually,
Live TV from 85 plus channels with local sports and news. YouTube TV. Try it.
There's nothing as unique as our eyes, which is why SLR pioneers ways to make lenses with 3 cutting-edge.
What is this intro? What is this intro? What is this intro? You just showed me a bunch of, like, a bunch of networking shit. Like, what? What are you showing me this for? Somebody sent me a message. Who the fuck streams at 9 a.m.? It's great. Oh, that's great. I don't care. Watch my stream. See? Watch my stream. See, they're saying no because they don't want to know the truth about why racism is awesome. Okay? And this guy, even shows Discord screenshots. I'll watch it and you can tell me about the date tomorrow.
Image of Garnet saying, "Kids, don't be racist." And I thought it was.
Was this a month ago? Yo. I didn't even realize this might have actually. Hold on, no, I'm sorry. I gotta see. I gotta see. That was 3 weeks ago. Okay. So wait, yeah, this was October, or like the tail end of October. Wow.
Live TV from 85 plus channels with local
I could have swore it was at the beginning of the month.
There's nothing as unique as our eyes.
I know I stopped at 29 seconds, by the way.
I thought it was a pretty funny joke, but he told me it was real. I told him I didn't believe him and I wanted context. So he linked me this video. Let's check it out.
Hey, when we're older, let's get married.
Ha!
Yeah, we just watched this.
You can't get married. What?
Okay, we just watched this, but this time now we get to see it with like really like awful jump cuts.
Not. Black people can't marry white people.
Did Diana went to tweet again?
Racist.
This is the cheesiest job I've ever done. Stuff like this doesn't actually happen in real life. Whoa there.
Are you kidding? It totally does.
Just because this has never happened to you doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Oh wow. I'm sorry. Seriously, I didn't know.
And when people act like it's not real, it makes it feel even worse.
You have to acknowledge racism to work against it.
Okay, so the message of this PSA is pretty obvious, but I still should explain it because if I don't explain it, Steven Universe fans think I'm missing the point of the message, and
This is the-
was made exactly.
That's right. This is the average Steven Universe fan, and not the average viewer of like these really low effort anti SJW videos. Like, I have a feeling this is, I mean, maybe not anti SJW, but these like maybe not anti SJW. Excuse me. These like commentary videos complaining about things. You know what? That's better. That's better. My problem isn't actually with like anti-SJW content in like 2020. That's not actually my problem. You know what? I'm thinking about it now. And what I'm really concerned with, more than anything else, is that this person just complains about things. Like, fucking Trap in Twitter, like, calls this, like, not getting any bitches syndrome, okay? Right? Like, I don't know if that's what they actually call it, but I know they just, like, whenever someone does something lame, they just say, how about you get some bitches? And you know what, that's true. You know, I think these guys, and the people that watch these guys, they just need to get bitches, okay? Like, really. You know, just fucking anyone. Any girl. It doesn't matter. Just fucking anyone. Look, and I say that like half seriously, by the way. Only half. Like, they need something to like, something deeper to care about, okay? Because, like, you can't just complain about things. You're eventually going to run out of things to complain about, or your complaining is just gonna get, you know, it's just gonna be heavier with more gravitas and, like, just you know, more hopeless. You're not actually going to be able to enjoy anything. Okay. And that's, I know, like, this is so fucking deep, and this is, like, not even, like, probably not even, like, the point of the video. But this is what I see in this content. I just see complaining basically for the sake of it, for comedy. Commodified complaining. Commodified complaining. And it's about things that, firstly, don't even matter, and secondly, aren't even that, like, obscene or, objectionable, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you lived in, like, Nazi Germany, this would be, like, a really objectionable video. Like, this would be, like, controversial, but I don't know. I don't know. I just can't stand to see stagnation. I don't like to see people stagnate, ever. I like to see people be something greater than themselves, okay? Or strive to be something greater than they already are. You know, I appreciate talking to people like that. People that aren't fucking boring and just, like, care about things, like, genuinely. So, you know,
specifically for people like me, even though anyone above the age of 5 would know what the message is, and you're not deep for understanding it at all. Granted,
I think I already said everything I need to say in just like the first 2 minutes of this video. I don't even think I need to stream anymore. I think I could just turn this off, but I love pain. I love pain. It makes me hard. It sexually arouses me and all that. You know, the masochism meme. Anyway.
is part of a cheesy 80s style PSA telling kids not to be racist. But one of the kids really isn't into it because he finds the message to be obvious and he believes stuff like this doesn't happen in real life. People having a problem with interracial couples is still a thing in our modern times. There's a black girl in my Discord server who told me a story about how she was into a white boy, and her black teacher told her she would be dirtying up the black community if she had a kid with him. There's a double standard I noticed where dads are cool with their sons dating outside their race, but not their daughters. So yes, people having a problem with interracial couples are still a thing in the modern times.
So, what's the issue with this PSA here that, like, you and, like, the rest of, like, weirdo Twitter had an issue with?
But, do you know what is a bit of a bigger issue? People having a problem with same-sex couples.
I'm sorry, did you say that's a bigger problem? Hold on, I'm sorry. I have to, like, make sure he didn't fucking... I don't want to misconstrue him, okay?
Oh, yes. But, do you know what is a bit of a bigger issue? People having a problem with same-sex couples. 90%...
Okay, so... I don't like this, like... Man. Wow, what an SJW, am I right? Putting other issues above, you know, these issues, even though, like, they're all bad anyway. What an SJW, am I right? No, really, like, what the fuck are you saying here? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll let you, like, continue, but... Like... They're both bad. I don't like to say that any one is, like, worse than the other, or, like, a bigger issue, excuse me, than the other. Especially considering these are, like, there's crossover, obviously, but it's not necessarily, related. Like, we're talking about sexuality, people having an issue with, like, sexuality versus, like, people having, like, hang-ups about race or whatever, you know? Like, I don't like the idea of saying something's a bigger problem than the other. Okay.
Of people who would have said anything about those two boys saying, when we get older, let's get married, would have had a problem with them being the same sex and not different races. What was going through the
But this PSA was about racism. It wasn't about homophobia.
mind of the kid in the blue jacket? Two boys holding hands? Aw, that's cute. Wait a minute. They're different races. Oh, this is completely unacceptable and degenerate.
Okay, you know what? I actually do, like, agree with this, but, like, the point is, like, it's about racism. It's, yeah, no, I do understand. I agree, because, like, yeah, it is kind of weird, but I understand also the point is it's an anti-racism PSA. It didn't advertise itself to be anti-racism and anti-homophobia, or just anti-homophobia.
It's Scarlet from Steven Universe.
Kids, don't be racist.
Well, that just got on there for like 2 seconds, and I didn't get to see it. It was all fake. Be racist. Okay. Okay. Weird how you just cut that in, but okay. Nice format.
Question,
I
which
guess.
one was legalized first? Interracial marriage or same-sex marriage? I am so confident that same-sex marriage came way later than interracial marriage then I'm not even going to do the research. I'm just going to ask my editor Joshua to do his own research and put the evidence on screen for me.
Is this supposed to be a joke? Like, oh, I don't do any of my own research. I just have other people do it for me. Like, what if you were wrong? And then the editor would just be like, what the fuck are you going on about? But once again, this isn't an anti-homophobia ad. You're I don't want to say virtue signaling, because I actually do, like, genuinely believe you're not just, like, you know, you're not just getting angry for the sake of it, or you're not getting concerned for the sake of it, or for your audience, or whatever. It's just weird.
It should be just a simple Google search. I would do the research myself, but I'm so rich and important, now I can ask people to do my research for me. Jar, stop recording your YouTube videos and get down here to clean the toilets. Yes, boss.
What is this cutaway? What is this cutaway? What is even the point of this cutaway? Yo, was that egg waffle on stream? Was that egg waffle on stream? Hold on, wait. I think I know what he's talking about. Oh my gosh, yes. The egg waffle! The egg waffle! Oh, that is amazing. Okay. I wonder when he sent that. I'll just say yes. I don't know why I have dark theme on for this, by the way, but whatever.
I actually agree with the blonde kid. Stuff like this doesn't happen in real life.
Wait, I thought you said it does just a couple minutes ago. What? Hold on, I'm sorry, I must have missed something.
Yes, boss. But in all seriousness, I actually agree with the blonde kid. Stuff like this doesn't happen in real life. Is it possible that in real life, two boys, one black, one white, said they wanted to get married when they got older, and someone said, hey, you're the same gender, you can't get married. Also, black people can't marry white people. Sure, something like that could happen, but I highly doubt anyone...
This is actually nitpicking. We've been on this for I think a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. Do you have any other points about why this PSA is strange or bad or objectionable? Maybe I went too hard. Maybe he's just like really like overly concerned with like one detail. But I don't know. These types of channels in general, like let me look at the rest of his content. Maybe I'm wrong about him. Maybe I am. Yandere Dev, is he a victim? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I went too hard. This all looks like boring content, though, but I wouldn't say it's as bad as I thought it was. I just know he associates with, like, the type of people that only complain about things. Or they follow him, at least. Sorry, it's kinda late in the morning. I just got off the night shift. I'm gonna be a little tired. Oh. Okay. I hate Discord. At least we agree on something. Well. Yeah. his Twitter is also kind of boring. I'm not finding anything even that objectionable here either. But, yeah. Alright.
Would not have a problem with them being the same gender, but also have a problem with them being a different race. And most people who hate mixed race couples hate them because there's a chance they could breed an interracial child. Yes, same-sex couples can have a child, but it's far less common. The only way I could see this as being possible is that the kid in the blue jacket was raised by his parents to see interracial couples as a bad thing, but his parents also didn't want to teach him that gay people even existed. I think that's extremely overanalyzing. This would have worked.
I appreciate you acknowledge that it's overanalyzing.
So much
But do you know why it's overanalyzing?
better if it was a boy and a girl than two boys. Trying to make the PSA more progressive and inclusive actually muddied the message a little bit. There's a ton of
That's the thing. I don't even think they were trying to do that. I think they just acted like it was normal. They acted like it was normal. I almost think this person, well, maybe not this person. Maybe not this person. I actually, looking at him now, I don't think he's that bad. I still think he's probably stagnating himself, and he's probably like, I don't think his content's very creative, but I mean that's just my opinion, right? Or from my cursory glance. But I almost think that people maybe like himself, not him himself, but people like him, would have had a problem if it also acknowledged that they were, that they were gay, right?
anti-LGBT stuff in the black community that we almost never talk about. I've even met a few black guys who believe that the LGBT community is white nationalism. I guess I'm just a little bothered about this because I recently discovered my personal trainer is a black Israelite. And we got into an argument about who had more rights, gay people or black people.
I actually remember hearing about this. I think I remember hearing about this at least.
He told me
Wait, where did I hear about this? I'm trying to remember, because I'm remembering this story. I don't know. I thought I heard it on like 4chan or something, but
that any gay slur would be considered a hate crime. And you can say whatever you want to a black person, even the N-word, and nothing bad will happen to you. Which
I mean that's funny. I was called a fag and shit in high school, but okay.
I completely disagree with. I mean, way more people
And nothing happened to them, I should add.
have been canceled for using the N-word than the British term for a cigarette. We had a black president, or at least a half-black president. As far as I know, we haven't had a gay president, at least an openly
Oh my gosh, the fucking Michelle Obama's trans joke. Oh, it's so stupid.
gay president.
I know he's probably taking the piss out of it. It just annoys me so much.
Pete Buttigieg didn't even come close to winning. As someone who's neither gay or black, I'm just gonna say I think gay people have it worse in America. At least from what I've seen.
What is this? See, he's doing it again. He's equating. Like, both minorities are just, like, fucked in their own ways, dude. Like, they face different issues entirely. You can hide being gay. Like, you could literally just not fucking tell anyone. Like, but you can't hide, like, being black. So this doesn't even, like, no, that's not to say that, like, you should just have to hide it. That's awful. That's awful, you should be allowed to be whoever you want to be, right? Or I guess rather like who you truly are. But like still, this is something you can like hide. So already on that basis, this is such a weird equivocation to make.
People not liking interracial couples is not just a problem for black people, it's a problem for all races, because you need two separate races in order for it to be interracial. Now, I don't think this PSA is trying to say that interracial couples is only a problem for black people. I'm just saying that for the one that interracial couples is only...
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the thumbnail for Easy Lover. The Vivo right here. My video is gonna get claimed, thanks Apple. It probably was, anyway. You know, just skimming through this, yeah, this is what this reminds me of.
Only a problem for black people. I'm just saying that for the ones watching this video who do think it's only a problem for black people. Ironically, this PSA kind of goes against its own message. They're treating gay couples, really young gay couples, as if they're a normal thing that most people don't have a problem with.
Well, firstly, it's not an anti-homophobia PSA. And secondly, I actually, like... You know, I don't necessarily think that's, like, even a bad thing, though. Like, at least on its own, it's not.
I highly doubt that's what any of the people who worked on this think, but it does kind of come across that way. I understand there might be a few people in my comment section completely missing the point of this video and taking the least charitable interpretation possible.
No, I'm trying. I really am. I don't like being uncharitable to anyone ever. I'll even admit when I'm like... when I think I fucked up about somebody's character, right?
Please understand, I'm not saying people who don't like interracial couples are a problem. I'm just saying people who have a problem with same-sex couples is a way bigger problem.
Once again, this equivocation, they're both bad. They are both bad. I don't like... Ah, man, I don't like this, like, oppression Olympics that you're doing. That's the term I was trying to think of. Oppression Olympics. That's what this is.
Like it's
What an SJW, am I right?
not even close.
Hey kids, this is Censored Anon, and I was the video editor for today's video. Jar has allowed me to give you a promo, and a question that I have for you guys is, what do you think of philosophy? What
What?
do you think of maybe life lessons? If you enjoyed Jar's self-deletion video, which I edited, then you'll enjoy my content. It's meaningful,
He sounds more like the robot than Jar.
it's nice, and I make
What is that? What kind of question is that? What do you think of philosophy? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you like philosophy?
video editor question that I have for you of maybe life. What do you think of philosophy?
What do you think of philosophy? What do you think of the, like, literal science around the nature of reality itself, you know, the meaning of life? What do you think about that? That's so loaded. That is so loaded. Yeah, I'm nitpicking. You know, I'm nitpicking. Whatever. Whatever. What I don't like most about this is that it actually gives people a legitimate reason to, like, criticize this, like, PSA. You know, and to, like, continue into the further complain about things that don't matter. Like what I have done for the past 34 minutes. I'm about to end the stream pretty soon. The boy was so racist, he didn't even realize they were gay. Imagine hearing a kid in a mocking tone yell a Diana Winter tweet. Garnet's plan to save the world, end racism, end homophobia, profit. Okay, these comments are mostly innocent. Okay, this is actually an interesting comment. Actually, my own mother has no issue with gay marriage, but she does find interracial marriage as a problem. I don't understand it either, but hey, it's a thing and it exists. I think I understand why. It's because, like, gay people can't reproduce, and, you know, and if she, like, is just purely concerned with, like, racial purity, then it's like, okay, white people can be gay. They just can't like someone of another race. Which, actually, that doesn't even work. Because, like, gay interracial couples can't reproduce. Or at least not naturally. Or, actually, I'm thinking of one example, but that's less gay, more just generally queer. My friend likes this PSA. Meanwhile, I was extremely uncomfortable as a black man. And my friend is a pansexual black woman. I don't care about this PSA. The PSA is just kind of heavy-handed. Which one comment actually did say, and I actually kind of agreed with it. But whatever. The message is good. The intent is innocent. So, yeah, people are still getting upset over the same thing for like 3 weeks in a row. Imagine that, just being perpetually upset over the same thing. Alright, anyway, that's it for today's live stream.